Well, in just a matter of a few days, struggling homeowners may be forced to sell their homes because of the federally backed CARES Act is set to expire. The forbearance program temporarily gave COVID-affected homeowners a moratorium on payments and foreclosures. But what's the fate of these homeowners and how will this impact our real estate market? So here to answer those questions is our real estate expert, Denny Grimes from Denny Grimes and team at Keller Williams Realty. Denny does advertise with our station, but that has no bearing on this segment. Denny, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Good morning.
So, Denny, anyone going through this situation right now, it has to be stressed. Do you think we'll see foreclosures continue to go up now that we're bouncing back from that moratorium?
Well, everybody's asking that question. I bet there's about 1.7 million homeowners that are in the forbearance program right now are feeling the stress because the programs are winding down. However, the irony is there's about 1.7 million or more people hoping the foreclosures hit the market. And those are the buyers that hope there's a buying opportunity. So I've got good news for one group and not so good for the other. In my opinion, homeowners, take heart. I don't think you're going to lose your home to foreclosure because the government's goal is to transition people in forbearance to keep their home in home ownership. And they want to do that because it's just better for the whole economy. However, if you're in the forbearance program, let me give you a couple suggestions. Number one, communicate with your loan servicer, not necessarily who you took the loan out with, who's servicing your loans, and find out what your options are because these transition plans the government's working with, they don't apply to all loans and all lenders. So know what your options are. And finally, even if you want to stay in your home, I would suggest you talk to a good real estate agent and find out what your home is truly worth, because I think you've got more equity than you thought possible. And that gives you options. So that's my advice to you if you're in the forbearance program now.
And this is stressful, of course, for homeowners. So there's the human element to it. But how do you think this will have an effect on the market, Denny? Because the real estate market, especially even here in Southwest Florida, it's been very different lately in the past few months.
And I know the last time we have memories of foreclosures hitting the market was 2006, 2007, and we saw the market crash. There's not going to be any crash. In fact, I don't think if there are going to be any foreclosures, I don't think it's going to affect the market at all. And one of the reasons is if somebody can't go through the transition plan offered by the lender, they have equity, Trace, in their home. They'll be able to sell it, pocket money, and then move on to the next phase of life. So I don't think we're going to see any blip at all in foreclosures or any significant change in our market.
Well, I guess time will tell, Denny. We appreciate your expert opinion. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You bet.